Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for the Lancashire Hotpots virtual pub quiz? And here's your quizmaster, Dickie Ticker.
It's Bank Holiday Monday night. It's time for the Bank Holiday Monday. It's time for the Lancashire Hotpots virtual pub quiz. I'm Dickie. I'm your quizmaster this and every week. Last week especially. Certainly this week. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful bank holiday. Glad to have your company. Do you fancy playing a quiz tonight? Oh, come on, it's bank holiday. You might as well. To do that, you're going to need four things: pen, paper, drink, and some nibbles. It is a bank holiday after all. If you're joining us for a bank holiday quiz tonight, put your name in the box below. If you've got a team name, stick that in there as well, and maybe even at a friend and see if they can play along with bank holiday quiz type fun. That'd be great. Well, listen, that's a lot for you to do. I'll speak to some idiots while you do all that. First idiot is Bernard. Bernard, what's your name and where are you calling from?
How you doing? My name's Bernard Thresher on this right over the rumble. And I'm calling from Lancashire.
Yay! There he is. Glad you could join us tonight for bank holiday fun, Bernard. Lovely to see you. What have you been up to?
Been playing golf. Golf's back.
So,
been doing a bit of golf. You can see the attire. Just walked off the course now and joined the quiz. Apart from that, not a great deal. Just enjoying the bank over the weekend.
Lovely stuff. Speaking of lovely stuff, what have you got for you drinking your nibbles?
Oh, I'm really glad you've asked. Sun's out. The bow's out.
Medibow, yep.
Yeah, standard. And I've gone a little bit old school on the snack. But big. I've gone old school, but big. Because this is a pound bag, 70 on the grammage. I don't think you could do 2 bags of these. They rip your mouth off. It's your salt and vinegar discos.
Oh, that's a big bag of discos. In fact, I'm reading Nile Rodgers' autobiography, and he'd love a big bag of discos. He really would.
Yeah, it's there's no MSG, and they're asking on the back, have you tried Skips, Knick-Knacks, and Wheat Crunchies? If you've tried some of those, that's the way to go. And the other important thing is, look at that, all red. All red.
Yes,
yeah,
red for her pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay, I shall leave you in disco heaven, Bernard. Well, we speak to the next hot potter along. It's Bob. Bob, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, everybody. It's Bob Riggles. I'm calling, as always, from Lancashire.
Hey! What's on your T-shirt there, Bob? You're just sort of teasing us with the
Best drink in the world, isn't it?
Oh.
Best drink in the world.
Are you after some personal Jim Beam sponsorship?
Jimmy B. I wouldn't go amiss, actually. I've kept them I have kept the company profits in a healthy position for years.
Do you not think that it tastes a little bit like poison?
Well, it's corrosive stuff, isn't it, really? But, please drink responsibly, in moderation. It's a delicious drink.
Would you like, just off the top of your head, based on our current Lancashire tea exploits, to make up a Jim Beam song in order for them to use in future advertising?
Jimmy B, I likes me, Jimmy B.
Do you remember that night? I know we monetise memories, but do you remember that night that you drunk so much Jimmy B that you couldn't find your coat and you had it on?
Don't remember that one, though.
That's the first verse sorted, anyway. The verses take care of themselves. Right. What about you drinking your nibbles then, Bob?
So nibbles. The wife has. She brought me a choice of 3 again, but I've gone with the jalapeno pork crunch.
Oh.
It's neither spicy or very much flavour at all, really, but it's okay. Drinks, right?
Drinks.
I've got a pint of this is the last of the Brewdog isolation box.
Double punk.
Double punk. But while it's Bank Holiday Monday, Jaeger bombs.
Who do you think you are?
Here we go. Right, you ready? You ready? Here we go.
Bang.
On your head, Bob. On your head.
It's more of a Jaeger shot, isn't it? Because Jaeger bombs.
Yes. Bombs away.
Bang, and the Jaeger's gone. Well done.
Monday, do what you want.
Brilliant. Cheers for that, Bob. Sorry, Bob. Who knows? They're all vaguely similar, aren't they? Someone who isn't similar to Bob. He's an entirely separate individual. It's Kenny. Kenny, what's your name and where are you calling from?
How do? Kenny Body here, and I'm from Lancashire.
Yes, he is. So, have you been up to anything in the period since I saw you last, Kenny?
No, just enjoying the sunshine, doing a bit of stuff around the house as you get roped into over the bank holiday and whatnot. And, yeah, I feel we should maybe put a link or a clip in of that just so people don't think we're just making some random inappropriate joke.
Yeah, I will do. Don't worry. Barry from Watford.
Yeah. Every time you do it, it's making me feel anxious that people might not realise what it is we're actually doing. But
context is king.
All right. It's all right.
Yes.
So just trying to relax and amongst doing things.
Oh, things, those bank holiday things. You should write a song about that.
Yeah, I'll leave the choruses to you though.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it all to you. I'm not good at words and things.
But what you are good at is you drinking your nibbles.
I am not so bad. I'm not so bad. So this week, I think you might have had this the other week, Nicky. I'm not sure. But I've got the Salt Huckerback New England IPA.
Yeah, I got that from Tesco's the other week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? Juicy.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Again, I call these the Bob beers now, but the kind of cloudy, juicy ones, I refer to them as the Bob beers because I always think of Bob when I have a juicy beer now because he likes them.
That's a nice glass.
It's a Siren Craft glass. It's very nice, isn't it? It only looks quite small, but it's a 2/3. And to go with the salt beer, I've got some salt and vinegar Pringles.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
Classic.
Tying it all in together.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful stuff, KB. You sit back, relax, and tuck into those while we speak to the last hot pot of this evening. It's certainly not the least. It's Dr. Ron. Ron, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Dr. Ron, and as always, I'm calling from my mother's in Lancashire.
Yes, he certainly is. With his James Brown T-shirt on. What are you going to be delighting your mouth with this evening, Ronald?
Well, I was in the supermarket this afternoon and I was going to get some Punk IPA, and then something caught my eye and I thought, you know what? This is more value for money than the Punk IPA because I can have 80 of them rather than just 4. I got myself a box. The Lancashire.
Hey!
Oh, nice.
If only Lancashire Tea would do some kind of maybe promotion or some kind of jingle that would go with this, that would be good. So more people would know about it. But to mop up that tea, I've got to got myself a classic, but with a bit of a twist. Pickled onion Monster Munch Giant.
Ooh, some as big as your head.
Hang on a minute.
Let's have a look.
Hang on. Give me the grammage before you go in.
85.
85 on the G.
And they're actually not much bigger.
They're not really.
That's what they used to be like. They used to be like that.
I was expecting it to be that big.
One of them.
Just one of them. One massive crisp.
It's basically it's just telling you about life, really, isn't it? It doesn't meet up to its expectations.
Yeah.
Promises lots.
Yep.
But smaller than you expect it to be. Right, okay, everybody. Those are drinks, nibbles, and hot pots. So don't forget 10 questions on 10 hot pot themes, but with a bit of an Easter/bank holiday slant.
Ooh.
Tonight, no less. No answers in the box below. Just put the answers on your sheet. That's why I asked you to get a pen and paper before. So you hot potters at home, are you ready? You hot pots here, are you ready?
Yeah.
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 Well, let's get quizzing. Question number 1 is music. And because it's bank holiday, it's good to know that both Madonna and Dizzy Rascal had top 10 hits with songs called Holiday. Madonna in 84 and 85, and Dizzy Rascal in 2009. But only one of them got to number 1. So who got to number 1 with a song called Holiday? Madonna or Dizzy Rascal?
You're talking UK number 1 here.
UK number 1, yes. I was talking the UK's number 1. So who got to number 1 with a song called Holiday? Was it Madonna? Was it Dizzy Rascal? Question number 2 is films, and James Bond films are a staple of everybody's bank holiday weekend. Which one of these 3 Bond films was not on one of ITV's channels this Easter weekend? A. Skyfall, B. Dr. No, or C. Live and Let Die?
This weekend, just gone.
This weekend, just gone, yes. From Saturday through to the Monday. Which one of these James Bond films wasn't on one of the ITVs? Was it A. Skyfall, B. Dr. No, or C. Live and Let Die?
Change my mind.
Oof. Clearer. Question 3. Egg, sausage, chips and beans, which, unsurprisingly considering it's Easter, is eggs this week. And I want to know how many Easter eggs are sold in the UK each year. Is it A, 60 million, B, 70 million, or C, 80 million Easter eggs? Use your brain to decipher how many Easter eggs, that's the population of the United Kingdom, are sold in the UK each year. A, 60 million, B, 70 million, or C, 80 million. Question number 4, bitter lager, cider, ale and stout. And it's stout this week, and a Cadbury's Cream Egg Stout, no less, which was recently launched, but by which brewery? A, Goose Island, B, Beavertown, or C, Titanic? Can't resist them. Cadbury's Cream Eggs. A Cadbury's Cream Egg flavoured stout was recently launched, but which brewery was brewing it? Was it A, Goosey Goose Island, B, Beavertown, or C, Titanic? Question number 5 is your crisps. And we all like Walker's Sensations crisps, do we not? Last year, Walker's Sensations launched their own Easter egg. Is that true or is that false? 50-50 on that one. Walker's Sensations, the old Thai sweet chili this, all that sort of malarkey. They brought out their own Easter egg last year. Is that true? Is that false?
I'll be honest, I've guessed these first 5.
It's fine, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a... anything goes this week.
It's just the way the questions fall. Again, these are bank holiday themed questions, so... and there's a bank holiday themed question for question number 6, which is all about the Lancashire Hotpots. Gentlemen, picture the scene. It's Bank Holiday Monday 2016. The Lancashire Hotpots rock up to a TV studio in London to play their song Dibner on a TV show. But what was the name of that TV show?
Yeah.
Oh, you either know it or you don't. So, can you believe, chaps, it's been 5 years.
What?
Since we had... I know, that's... It seems like yesterday. Since we rocked up to a TV station in London to play a song for the nation live. Slight pre-record, but live. But what was the name of the TV show? So, question number 7 is, we love the North and we love Stockport. Stockport Plaza and all that. Now then, Stockport dates back to 1170 and it's called Stockport because the locals drank a hot mixture liquid of stock or gravy and port wine. Is that true or is that false? So Stockport is called Stockport because the people that lived there drank a mixture of stock or gravy and port wine. Is that true? Is that false?
I've changed my mind again.
Oh, indecisive bubbles.
Yeah.
Never change your mind.
I know. Risky, innit?
Question number 8. He's dead now. And Kurt Cobain, he is definitely dead. And he died on Easter weekend, 1994, aged just 27. But what was the name of Nirvana's first big album? The one with the baby in the swimming pool.
Oh, right.
That's the question.
The first big album.
The first big, yeah, baby. You know, baby. I'm saying that now because yeah, the one with the baby in the swimming pool. What was the name of that Nirvana album called? Question number 9 is television, and Judge Rinder is a popular feature on ITV schedules, and he's even appeared today on Bank Holiday Monday on ITV1. But what is Judge Rinder's first name? Is it A, Tommy Rinder? Is it B, Johnny Rinder? Or is it C, Robert Rinder?
Hang on a minute. So Judge Rinder is a man? I always thought it was a lady.
That's Judge Judy. That's Judge Judy, you're thinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting mixed up, I think.
Yeah.
That's baloney, sir.
What were those options then?
Yeah, Judge Rinder. What's his real name? Because Judge is his, his legal sort of title. A, Tommy Rinder. B, Johnny Rinder. Or C, Robert Rinder. And question number 10, which is one of many potluck questions this week. In Germany, it is technically illegal to dance on Good Friday. Is that true or is it false? In Germany, it's technically illegal to dance on Good Friday. True or false? Those are your 10 questions for this Bank Holiday Monday. It's time to have a little bit of a drink together.
What you got?
I'm going old school with a can of Old Speckled Hen.
Old Speckled Yip, nice.
Every now and again I like to save some money.
Has it got a widget?
No widget, but I'll tell you what, it is nice. Oh. All those memories come flooding back, and because they were an option on one of the questions last week. Yes, there was a quiz last week. I've gone for the Walker's Oven Baked. The healthier choice. Yeah, surprisingly nice.
I like them.
So, items of business. Our Lancashire tea song is in the firmament. It's out there. There are people saying, "Oh, lads. Oh, I hate to say this to you, but I only like Yorkshire tea." It's like, you don't have to like Lancashire tea. You just have to go out and buy it. I can't put this any clearer. It's just like, you don't have to like it. Just buy it.
Yeah.
I'll just give it a try. You never know.
If you like it, try it. If you don't like it, try it. You might like it.
Wise words, Bob. Softly spoken. Well done.
They're not my words. They're the words of Pauline Calf.
So, everybody seems to be enjoying it, and the spirit in which it was done, and also the actions of Ron kicking a box of Lancashire tea is now embellished as a animated GIF, which is searchable if anybody types Yorkshire tea into the box where you get animated GIFs on Twitter or WhatsApp. So if you've got any friends or relatives who are from Yorkshire, you can send them a beautiful animated GIF of Ron kicking a box of their favourite tea.
Is it still pixelated though?
It is still pixelated.
You can still tell what it is though, can't you?
Yeah.
And Ron, when you were kicking the box of Yorkshire tea, were you taking a penalty or a free kick?
I said free kick because he put some curl on it.
Yeah. I had a run up as well. So yeah, and to be honest with you, the tea bags did go everywhere. So it wasn't precision; it was power, and I was going in the box. That's all I was doing. On any head, be fine.
Yeah, watch it again. He puts a bit of spin on the right hand side of it.
Yeah, it sort of went like that, didn't it?
Yeah.
We had 2 goals as well
like
for safety.
Second goal destroyed the box, didn't it?
It did, yeah. It exploded upon
Sturdy,
impact. It was like one of those early Apollo moon missions. Boom. So you weren't here for last week's post-stream quiz. So yeah, if you one of the 450 or so people who did buy a ticket to the stream, thank you very much indeed for that. You keep the wheels of the hot pot machine turning. So thanks for that. Literally, yes.
With the way our van needs bits.
Oh yes, the insurance is due on, is it the 14th, Kenny? It's something like that. It also renews. I had a look at that email again today. So yes. So thank you very much indeed for that. We'll be dropping some songs in for that. We also recorded 2 Corn Snack Corners.
Corner.
Right, anyone else got any other items of business, or should we get back to the matter of some answers?
I think answers.
Okay, let's do this then. So let's get back to question number 1, which was music. And I said both Madonna and Dizzy Rascal have had a top 10 hits with a song called Holiday on this bank holiday. But who got to number 1 with it? Bernard, who do you reckon? 50-50? Away you go.
Yeah, I think Dizzy Rascalart has had number 1 hits with other songs, but I don't think with Hollybobs, so I went with Madge.
He's plumped for the Madge. Bob?
Yeah, Madonna's Holiday, it's a classic, isn't it? You'd kind of think that, that's going to be number 1. But I went the other way. I said Dizzy.
Ooh, Dizzy with many E's. Kenny?
Yeah, I think Bob might be right and I might be wrong, but in my head, Madge will always be number 1. So I won't be Madge.
He's gone for the Donna and
okay,
Ron.
Okay, wrong.
I thought the same as Bob. It's a big hit, but it might be too obvious that it was a number 1, so I went with Dizzy.
The correct answer is Dizzy Rascal, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
I think she got to number in 85. She got to number 2. But yeah, no, Dizzy got to number 1. But by then, in 2009, the charts meant nothing. Question number 2 was films. And I said James Bond films are on every bank holiday. But one of these wasn't on this weekend. Was it A, Skyfall, B, Dr. No, C, Live and Let Die? Stop getting Bond wrong, Bernard.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a James Bond film.
What?
But I know that Skyfall's quite new, and Live and Let Die was a Guns N' Roses song, so I just went with Dr. No.
Dr. No. Bob?
I thought they may have sort of shown quite a recent one, so Skyfall. And Live and Let Die seems to always be on. And as we've lost Sean Connery in the last sort of 12 months, I think they... oh, no. That was my first thinking. But I changed your mind and put Live and Let Die.
Well, of course you did. And who wouldn't? Kenny?
I think I've done the same as Bob. I've put Dr. No, but now everyone's reading them out loud. It's like, yeah, maybe it was Live and Let Die, but that's what it says on the paper. Dr. No.
Dr. No. And let's have Ron's answer.
I've never seen a Sean Connery James Bond movie.
What?
Unbelievable.
Never.
When we're all
There's
allowed...
about 3 James Bond movies. That's it.
So there's different people playing James Bond.
It's like Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Well,
And speaking of
how does
Doctor
that
Who,
work?
I don't know.
Well,
Does he just
They're
spawn?
just code words. They're just like
It means
code names, aren't they? They're just like 007 is a concept.
Just think of him as regenerating because he's all the same person.
Is he?
Anyway, I went with Doctor No.
It is Doctor No. Well done if you got that. Skyfall was on ITV2 and Live and Let Die was relegated to ITV4. So if you plumped for Doctor No, we don't want any of the boring 60s ones. Well done to you.
We're off the mark. Yes.
Question number 3 is egg, sausage, chips and beans. And we're talking Easter eggs. And how many Easter eggs get sold in the UK each year? A, 60 million, B, 70 million, or C, 80 million? Bernard, what do you reckon?
Well, if you don't know the answer, for me, you just plumped out middle. So I've gone 70.
70. Bob?
So there's a lot of people in the UK, isn't there? Millions of them, in fact. And, you buy more than one for another person, don't you? Anyway, I've gone big, 80 million.
Go big or go home, Kenny.
Same as Bernard, just gone down the middle. B, 70.
And finally, Ron.
I was just thinking of how many feral kids there are in the UK, and all the grandparents and their aunties and uncles having to buy all of them. I went with bang, 80 mil, like Bob. Go big or go home.
Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is C, 80 million.
Wow.
Fascinating fact, on average, children in the UK get 8.8 Easter eggs every year.
Yeah. What?
Wow.
That's horrendous.
Considering there's only about, so if there's 80 million sold and about 70 million people in the UK, so that's about, 1 point something on average per person. But yeah, the kids are swimming in Easter eggs. And speaking of eggs, we're talking question 4, bitter lager cider ale stout and a Cadbury's cream egg stout, no less. But I wanted to know which brewery brewed it. Was it A, Goose Island, B, Beavertown, or C, Titanic? Bernard, did you see this in the news?
No, of course not. Don't watch the news. Don't do anything that involves me engaging with normality and or life. However, Goose Breath and what was B?
B was Beavertown.
Goose Breath and Beaver Breath, I think, are American for some reason. So I went with Titanic because I think they're the only English one.
Okay, Bob.
No idea. I didn't have any sort of strategy to work this out.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone
again. He's gone again.
He's forfeited the quiz.
That's it.
That's
he's out
it now. He comes back now. That's it.
Yeah.
Right, let's...
Hold on. When he comes back, I'll say the end of a joke and we can all be laughing and then he'll have missed out on a great joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until then, let's just chat amongst ourselves.
Yes.
Kenny, is Titanic the only English...
No. I was going to say when it came round to me that...
let's do your answer now, Kenny. Go on.
Well, just while I've started, I'll finish. He obviously didn't pay attention when we used to do the podcast, and I did my beer of the month when I did the Beavertown, and informed you all that they're from Hackney, London.
Oh, I thought they were Yankees, the Beavers.
And it was Logan, what's his name, whose name I can't remember because I don't do names. You know the one, the musician.
No.
Oh, what's his name? His name's Logan something, and he's the son of a musician.
Logan's run. Come on, then, Ken. Let's have your.
I'm pretty confident that it's the goose egg.
Goose breath, and Ron.
Pure guess. Just had no strategy. I just went with Goose Island.
Oh, hold on.
He's back.
And what happened was he took his shoe off and he only had 4 toes. Welcome back, Ron.
Oh, that little kid you went to market.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the best joke I've ever heard, actually.
I know. It's a classic. Sorry, Bob. Sorry, you missed that.
Bob, you left us.
I don't know what happened there. It just booted me off.
Cheating. We've got an anti-cheating plugin installed.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, an anti-Google plugin.
So, have you gone goose breath, beaver breath, or sinky ship?
Sinky ship, Titanic.
Okay, the correct answer is a goose breath.
Oh, well done, guys.
It's added to the stout ingredients are milk, sugar, cacao nibs, and vanilla to give it the taste of the Easter treat.
Cow what?
What?
Cow what did you say?
Cacao nibs.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, yeah, no, I wasn't going to go down that avenue. Question number 5. Question number 5 is crisps. And we all like Walker's Sensations, don't we? Yes, of course we do. Last year, Walker's Sensations launched their own crisp-based Easter egg. True or false, Bernard?
Obviously, no idea. I just thought crisps and chocolate don't go, so I went false.
Okay, Bob.
Yeah, I don't remember this being a thing. False.
Kenny?
My theory is you can get anything of anything these days. As we just determined with the last question, so I've gone true.
Okay, and finally, Ron.
I went false.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's true. Now then, it wasn't a chocolatey-based Easter egg, but the packaging was the same packaging that you'd have in a traditional chocolate Easter eggs, and it contained a Thai sweet chili bag of crisps, a bottle of Adobe Reserva Malbec wine, 2 wine glasses, sharing bowl for the crisps, and a £5 gift card for Amazon Prime so you could watch a film of your choice.
How much was that then?
20 quid.
Like crisps?
For a bag, 20 quid for a bag of crisps. But, you know, a bottle of wine as well, and glasses, and bowl, and film.
Yeah.
So, question number 6 is all about those lovely gentlemen, the Lancashire Hotpots. And Bank Holiday Monday 2016. We were on a TV show. What was the name of that TV show, Bernard?
Don't remember what happened yesterday, so I've no chance of remembering what happened several years ago. However, I think I might be on the money with this one. Was it called Too Much TV?
Bob?
Yeah, that very successful run of programmes, Too Much TV.
Kenny?
Too Much TV.
And Ron?
Wasn't asked, so...
It was Too Much TV. That was before your time, Ron, really, wasn't it?
Lest we forget, you've only just joined the band. You've only just joined the band.
Only just joined last week, yeah, so yeah.
Question... Oh, what a day that was when we were famous for a day. Oh... Question 7 was We Love the North, and we were talking Stockport. And Stockport is called Stockport because the locals drank a mixture of hot stock or gravy and port wine. True or false? Bernard, what do you reckon to that?
I think you're talking out of your behind, and I think it's probably more to do with being alongside a canal or something. So I've gone false.
Bob?
That does actually make sense now that you talk about it, but you know, port and a bit of a stock kind of drink sounds quite nice actually, especially in cold weather. I put true.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Wine and gravy. True. That's what you're saying.
Look, it was the Middle Ages. It was a crazy time.
If this is true,
A simpler time.
If this is true, I will take my hat off. I really will. Unbelievable.
Okay, let's move over to Kenny now.
Exact same reason as Bernard. I was going to say the exact same thing. I reckon it's something to do with the canals. I've gone false.
And finally, Ron.
I'm not the only stupid one now. So me and Bob are both the same. I went true.
Okay, it's false. Come on, guys. The name Stockport is derived from two Saxon words: stock, a stockaded place or castle, and port, which is literally a wood. So it's a castle in a wood. There you go. I did see something on Twitter on Saturday where people ladies in Colombia inject stock cubes into their bottoms because it apparently plumps them up, but a serious risk to health. Please don't do that at home. Yeah. Don't try this at home.
However, if you do wish next weekend to have a small glass of wine filled up with gravy, drink it and send us the videos of what happens. Then
with some mint sauce shots.
Mint sauce shots.
What would that drink be called? Would it
Stockport? Stockport. Now then, when we're together next. Content.
Do us half a pint of Stockport. Oh my God.
Listen, do you like gravy?
Yes.
Imagine alcoholic gravy.
Yeah.
Do you like gravy?
Do you like
port?
Then you're going to love Stockport.
And
I've actually had pork and gravy. It's really nice.
The thing
really
with
nice in Sunday dinner.
Thing with red wine or those kind of things and gravy, they're both great at like a room temperature. So it's not a chilled drink. It's like a warming thing to just. It's almost medicinal.
What have I started? Question number 8. He's dead now, and Kurt Cobain, he's definitely dead. There's no doubt about that. He put an end to that. He died on Easter weekend, 1994. What was the name of that big Nirvana album with the babby on the front, Bernard?
Come on, people now, shout it, brother, everybody get together, try and love one another right now. Never mind.
Bob.
Well remembered there. Never mind.
Kenny.
I'm glad you clarified when you said the first big album.
Yeah, not Bleach. Yeah,
not Bleach. The first one was Bleach. Never mind.
Yeah, and Ron.
Never mind.
It was Never Mind, or Ne'er Mind, as some people around here would say. Question number 9 was TV, and we're talking our favourite judge. The judge won't budge. Judge Rinder. What's Judge Rinder's first name? A. Tommy Rinder, B. Johnny Rinder, or C. Robert Rinder. You must have heard of and seen a couple of episodes of Judge Rinder, Bernard.
Is it on in the day?
It is, yeah.
No, I haven't seen it. I have seen Judge Judy, so I assumed it was a thing. And all I went with was that the first two had a Y at the end. So I went with the latter. I went with Robert because it was the odd one out.
Robert. Bob?
Not a clue. I just went with Tommy.
Kenny?
I'm rubbish with names, but I'm quite confident it's Robbery.
And Ron?
Interesting fact about Judge Rinder, both my dad and his brother have been on it quite a few times in the audience. And one particular time, my uncle, my dad's brother, was told to stop snoring. Yes. And it's Robert.
It is Robert. Tommy Rinder was basically a play on Tommy Trinder, the old musical comedian. Ba-bum. Tish. Let's see. Robert Rinder is a criminal barrister. So he is actually a proper legal person.
Oh, he's real, yeah.
And he started appearing on the TV in 2014 whilst still practicing as a barrister. I think he's left it all.
Based in the UK as well.
Yeah. It is the same sort of Judge Judy format.
I am out of touch. I do not know anything about this guy.
Is it just like basically a small claims court?
Yeah. It's the same thing as Judge Judy.
Yeah. He stole my shoes, he owes me 20 quid, right? And then they go in, ridicule them, embarrass them in public, and somebody gets 20 quid.
Exactly. That's the format. And last but by no means least is our potluck for this week. And I said in Germany, it's technically illegal to dance on Good Friday. True or false, Bernard?
Yeah, no idea. So I went Spandau Ballet.
True. Bob?
Yeah, you're saying the word technically it's true. Maybe think, then perhaps there's a tenuous link. It's true.
Okay, Kenny.
Yeah, you did stress technically quite strongly, which made me think it was true also.
And finally, for this evening, Ron.
Gotta be true, I think.
It is true. The Germans have some quite stringent laws. Their retail laws are quite stringent. And out of respect for the villagers' holiday, most German states ban dancing in public on Good Friday. Those are your 10 questions for this Bank Holiday Monday. Tot up your scores, put them in the box below, and we will see whether you got more or less than the assembled hot pots this week.
Hey, just for everybody on the quiz, that not many people know and you're not interested, but I've just missed a call from Kipper.
I saw Kipper whilst I was...
I thought I saw him yesterday.
He's looking very much like a vagrant.
Pushing a pram, I think I saw him.
Really?
Are you sure he wasn't a shopping trolley?
It might not have been him, but I'm sure I drove past him yesterday, and it did look like him on the corner of just coming onto Knowsley Road.
He actually
The last time I saw him was the last gig I went to, which was Supergrass, and he was absolutely blabbered. Hi.
Yeah.
He actually looked like the lead singer of the Spin Doctors when I saw him.
For those people who don't know Kipper, here's a picture of him now. Insert picture of Wesel Gummidge.
Bless him.
Hi, John. You're not watching.
He won't be watching. But someone who is watching, that's because he's taking part in the quiz right now, is Bernard. Bernard, what score did you get?
Well, chaps, I had a really bad start and I didn't think I was going to do very well. But I'm dead proud of myself because I came good at second half. Chaps, it's not going to be a winning score, but thanks for quizzing. It's a big Dave Sexton. It's a...
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
6 on 10. Bob.
Pleased with that, yeah.
Bob.
I've lost mojo recently. Don't know what's happening with me. I only got 50%, 5 on 10.
5.
Troll.
What, already Bernard is in
Wow.
the lead. This is exciting. Moving over to Kenny. Kenny, what score did you get?
Well, at the end of the quiz, before the answers, I didn't think I'd done too well, and then we started marking them, and I got 2 out of the first 3 wrong, but then I got all the rest right and got an 8.
No way! 8
8
on
on
10.
Well done.
The only one who can snatch it from you now is Ron. Ron, what did you get?
No, I'm neck and neck with Bernard, and I got a 6 on 10.
Oh,
Good
well,
score.
that means
Good score.
there's a very confident 8 on 10 makes Kenny Body the winner of this week's pub quiz.
I mean, 8 out of 10, that's literally 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's not far off.
That's very good for a bank holiday Monday. Well, thank you very much for spending some time on your very precious bank holiday with the Hot Pots. It's great to have you along. All that remains for me to say now is that you stay safe for the next 7 days, then come back here and we'll do some more quizzing and we'll have some more fun with the Lancashire Hot Pots. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Okay, Barry, you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Oh, good. It's the Carpet Right TV.
Yeah.
Let's take one, whenever you want.
Carpet right has all the bargains for this bank holiday Monday. Axminster, Shagpile and Linos. 15% off sale is bank holiday Monday.
Well, it's not bad. Not a bad start,
Yeah.
Barry, but it just needs to be a bit clearer.
Clearer.
Yeah, maybe a bit
Okay.
slower.
Slower. Okay.
Should we go for take 2?
Yeah, take 2.
All right, whenever you want.
Carpet right has all the bargains for this bank holiday weekend. Axminster, Shagpile and Linos. 15% off sale in bank holiday Monday.
Yeah, Barry, it's just not that clear for the listener. you know?
Really?
Yeah. I
What's
think
the problem?
It's kind of difficult to understand what you're saying.
All right, have another go.
Right.
Rolling.
Is this take 3?
Okay.
I think it's take 3, whenever you want.
Carpet writers, all the bargains for this bank holiday weekend. Axemen, Ball and liners. 50% off sale ends bank holiday Monday.
Oh, Barry, I'm sorry, it's not really getting any better, is it?
What? Which bit?
Well, all of it, to be honest. Maybe we should do this line by line.
All right.
Do you think that would help?
Yeah, let's have another go.
All right, let's do take 4.
Carpet writers, all the bargains for the bank holiday Monday weekend. Axemen, Ball and liners. 15% off. Sale ends bank holiday Monday.
I'm not sure this is going to work, Barry.
Well, you're an arsehole, mate.